Welcome back to the Comic History Guy's comic book review. Today we're going to look at a Marvel gimmick, frankly, the 100th anniversary comic of the Fantastic Four. This is it's really Marvel's 75th anniversary, but they're kind of playing around with us and imagining what a 100th anniversary may be like. So this comic is set in the future. At this point, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a what if or Elseworlds or out of continuity story, or if it is supposed to be part of a future continuity. I kind of hope not, because that would limit what will happen in the future. I mean, they retcon things all the time, but who knows? But it was an interesting concept, so I picked it up. I like the Fantastic Four. The art of the comic the cover didn't quite grab me as much as just the whole 100th anniversary gimmick. Had this been just a one-shot without the gimmick, given the artwork, I probably would not have picked this up. So let's take a look inside. Again, opening up, the artwork does not impress me. It's somewhat ill-defined. I like my art clean. This is not it. And of course, I did a little research on the internet before picking this up, and so I have a little bit of background, but even with that, it still was a bit confusing. And this is set 15 years ago from the 100th anniversary, which is still in our future. So, and by future, it's supposed to be set in the year 2041. So, we have Victor Von Doom, we have Johnny Storm, Franklin Richards, who's no longer a child, and then Reed Richards. And the story is told from the perspective of one of Reed and Sue's daughters, Valeria, or children, Valeria, who is left behind after some accident, kills them, supposedly. So it's a story of introducing us to the new generation Fantastic Four, and we meet them in space. Here's the little splash page talking about who they are. Trin Richards' Banner is Phantasm. Kirby Richards' Banner is Slip. Victoria Harkness, Enchantress, she's the grandchild of, actually they're all the grandchildren of Sue and, scratch that. See, this is a confusing book. Victoria Harkness is the grandchild of Doom, Von Doom. Richard's Banner, the children are obviously the grandchildren of Sue and Richard. Sue and Richard. Confusing. Sue and Reed, and Bruce Banner, apparently, given the green skin. Lee Min Cam is the new Human Torch. Not sure what his connection is here. So, art is by Joanna Estep. I'm not terribly thrilled. Now, if this book is designed to appeal to a younger audience, the art makes a little bit more sense. If it's designed for longtime fans of the Fantastic Four, not so much. So, the writer is Jan Van Meter, by the way. So, moving on, won't get too much into the story other than say it involves Reed and the other lost members trying to make contact and come back. The best part about this book is the characterization of Susan Storm Richards, the Invisible Woman, who we see here is basically an enforced retirement. The government kind of has her holed up in a secure facility, though is it really secure? I do like the point where they say Susan Storm is one of the most dangerous people in the galaxy. I've long felt that the Invisible Woman was not given her due. She is extremely powerful. She can turn invisible. She can make other people turn invisible. She can create force fields that can cause all kinds of havoc if she really wanted to. Check out her turns as Malice in the regular FF series. So here we have the Thing. Again, one of my favorite characters. And he's kind of been in a suspended animation situation for a while in this book. So story goes through, and they're trying to bring back Reed and the others. And, of course, they're successful, blah, blah. Won't get into too much detail in case you do want to pick this up. there is a surprise at the end where, I'll show it. Something is going to be popping out of this big old moon asteroid thingy, and they say that story will be continued in the Guardians of the Galaxy 100th Anniversary Edition. So, if for longtime fans of the FF, this is, I guess, interesting in terms of the possibilities. In terms of the art, I wouldn't cross the street to have this artist sign anything, put it that way. Storyline's okay. A little bit disappointing. If there's a second one of these, I'm not sure I'm going to pick it up. I don't know if I'll pick up the Guardians of the Galaxy one. Though I'm suspecting I will, given the tie-ins to the upcoming movie. So anyway, that's our review here. It's a mediocre book. It's only interesting because of the gimmick. If you want to collect everything that's Fantastic Four related, pick it up. If you're not so much a fan, you might want to pass on this and just read up on the internet to see what details may be there that may or may not be in continuity. And I like to see if that question gets answered at some point, the continuity piece. So, it's a confusing book. Art's not that great. Storyline's okay. We'll take it from there. Thank you all. Take care, and be sure and subscribe to our YouTube video for more reviews of upcoming comic books. Thanks, bye.